네, 여러분 안녕하세요. 베이스한 테인입니다. 네, 앞으로 유니버설 뮤직 클래식과 함께 국내외의 다양한 클래식 아티스트들을 만나 여러분께 소개해드리는 아티스트 미츠 아티스트라는 코너의 MC를 맡게 되었습니다. 많이 떨리고 부족한 면이 많지만 앞으로 여러분들과 함께 다양한 아티스트들을 만나보면서 더 깊고 재미있는 이야기 전해드릴 수 있는 그런 프로그램 만들어 보도록 하겠습니다. 제가 첫 번째로 만나볼 아티스트는요, 대만의 자랑, 스타 바이올리니스트 유치엔 챙입니다. 네, 유치엔 챙은 2015년 제15회 차이코프스키 국제 콩쿠르에서 2위에 입상하면서 세계적으로 주목받은 바이올리니스트라고 합니다. 그 해 1위는 없었다고 하니까요, 사실상 최고의 연주자였던 셈입니다. 그로부터 4년이 지난 지금 차이코프스키 곡에 대한 더욱더 깊은 해석이 담긴 차이코프스키 앨범이 국내에 발매됐다고 합니다. 마침 앙상블 디토 공연으로 한국을 찾은 유치엔 챙. 그럼 지금부터 만나볼까요? Say hi to camera.
Hello, very nice to be here today. Very looking forward for our intimate conversation.
Okay, thank you. So, did you around here? This is a bookstore. This is the first question. Do you read a lot?
I wouldn't say a lot, but I definitely read about the composer, their past, their stories, or the intention to write their music. Outside, actually, when I was young, I was really into reading like detective novels, like Sherlock Holmes, that kind. But that was when I was a kid. After I decided to really play music, mostly maybe just the books that talks about the composer mostly.
Who's your favorite?
Brahms, I would
Brahms?
say. Brahms.
What do you do in your free time when you're not playing the violin then?
As a traveling musician, sometimes you don't get to sleep so much. So when you have a free time, it's always nice to take a nice sleep. And then, and after waking up, okay, you can think about maybe going to a restaurant or hunt for some great food and just you know, because in different countries there are all these different local foods that's nice to release your stress and, you know, just be relaxed.
Then we can say you're a food hunter, right?
Yes, I would say so. Yeah.
I heard you couldn't sing along to Happy Birthday when you were 5,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But it turned out that you were a prodigy in music. That's amazing. Do you remember the first time you played violin?
Yes, I was like 5 years old when I first started. Yes, and it was because of this Happy Birthday song that I could not sing. Because I would sing the first melody and then repeat it for 4 times. So I was not able to recognize the pitch or something. I don't know, but I was the only one in the kindergarten who sings like that. So my teacher paid like extra attention to me, and then my parents was kind of worried. At that time, my cousin was playing the violin, so my parents thought maybe having me try to play the violin would help because you need to listen to your intonation. A month or so after I started playing the violin, one day my parents was listening to radio in car, and then it was the Mendelssohn Violin Concerto. All of a sudden I told them, I think this note was out of tune. And they were just like, what? And they didn't believe because they thought that I could not even sing or I could not even tell the pitch properly in Happy Birthday song. So after we went home, my dad was like playing in front of the piano and trying to make me guess, not guess, but like blind and not see the notes. And he plays, you know, tests with 1 note, with double stops, with 3 notes. And then he found out that I have perfect pitch. And then after that, they asked me to sing Happy Birthday again. And then I could sing it normally. So I don't know, it was kind of coincidence that I started the violin, and I kind of just continued and for years and discovered that I actually really like playing the violin.
Then if you could play any other instrument then and be good at it, what would it be?
Definitely love cello as well.
Cello.
I love the sound of cello. It's like a very singing and human voice instrument that it would be wonderful to because I always enjoy the performance of cellists so much.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that would be one thing that if I don't play the violin, maybe I'll try.
Cello.
But you need it. Also, I have a bigger hand, so maybe it's good for cello.
Because of your hand, just...
Yeah, it's like because usually the stretch is very big for cellist. Yeah, but also you need a very you need lots of flesh in your finger to be a good cellist because juicy notes.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And your album Tchaikovsky was released just last week in Korea. You know that?
Yes, yes, well aware of
Yeah,
this.
your album, right?
Yes.
Could you tell us a little about the album? Let's see.
Well, it was all Tchaikovsky repertoire. We included some of the most important works for violin because I was the winner of the Tchaikovsky competition. So it would make very much sense that we do the Tchaikovsky concerto. But we actually had a discussion whether we do two concertos, like Tchaikovsky and another composer's concerto, or all Tchaikovsky, including some of his smaller pieces. And we decided to go with the second idea because it would be really nice to show the other aspect of the composer besides his concerto. And those, the Waltz Scherzo and the Serenade Melancholique are both very, very lyric. Well, one is very kind of showy, flashy kind of a work. The other one is very lyrical and very singing and a little bit sadness in it. So we thought it was a very nice combination to have this, and the album is of course very simple, Tchaikovsky. So that was the idea.
What is your favorite piece in the album? Your one pick.
All right, I guess I have to go with the concerto. Like, why not? You know, like because that's the piece that I played in the competition. So ever since the competition, I played maybe 20, 30 times. For myself, I see that there's a development in my playing, and musically, technically, and just sometimes people you might think it's kind of boring to play, more than 10 times or 20 times, but actually it's a good way to kind of reflect yourself and see how you improved or what can be better done in your playing. So that was very interesting for me.
Look at this. What an idol. So, you look like an idol, yeah.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You must have many fans, I guess.
I hope, yes.
Yeah, you hope.
Yes.
You won second prize in Tchaikovsky International Competition. How did you feel when you got through the second round and performed in the final round?
I guess for myself, doing competition is like a must been through kind of process for young musicians to make a career. So for me, my goal was to be able to play through all the rounds. So which is getting into the final was really satisfying for me already. And to be able to get the top prize, I thought that it was just, it had to do with, luck, it had to do with the jury, it had to do with how you performed that day, and there's just so many factors. So, I think that I was really fortunate. I must say, but what's more important about winning a title or a competition, it will be a great kickstart for anybody's career. But to be able to remain and even improve and just keep working hard every day and just really push yourself. And when you play with different conductors or orchestras, sometimes these kind of inspiration they give you will also help you in terms of your musical development. But yeah, it's always about really be disciplined with yourself and always have a schedule to practice and make sure that you're on track of everything. So competition is one thing, but to be able to have a long career, that's a different thing and a much harder thing.
It's sort of a vague question, but what is Tchaikovsky to you?
Well, Tchaikovsky.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's composer-wise. or a musician-wise, he's probably not my favorite in terms of his lifestyle or many other things. But his music is, especially the lyrical moments, is really what touches people's heart, because it has such tenderness and sadness that it's not so extreme. It's not like desperate, but you can feel that it's sad within his music, and it really goes into your soul very easily. And that's what I found is most incredible about Tchaikovsky, that there's nobody else who can write like him for these lyrical passages.
Tchaikovsky is quite difficult.
Tchaikovsky is...
Try.
What about for you?
Oh.
How do you feel? After hearing my explanation or my feeling about the composer.
Sadness, maybe?
Sadness.
Touching, or?
He has happy moments as well, but it's just his, sadder lyrical moments that touches people more. I don't know. It's very, really hard to describe a composer in a word. I guess Tchaikovsky is Tchaikovsky because there's you cannot find anyone else that's like him. It's
Good
just,
enough.
yeah.
Tchaikovsky's Tchaikovsky.
That's like
Right.
answering and not answering, but okay.
Cool. It's additional. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.